Hey guys, hey everyone out there. How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How was your weekend? I know most people had a possible 3 day weekend, 4 day weekend. As for me, I had a three day weekend and I really did enjoy myself. That's all I have to say. It was much needed. I did a lot of course, I did a lot of things actually. It was just a lot going on, but I really did enjoy myself. How are you all's weekend? Like, well, how was the 4th of July? I know it was on a Sunday, but how was it for some people? What did you all do? Did you all enjoy it? Or were you all, majority of the time, were you at work? What type of foods did you guys eat? Did some of you all grill out? Share that under the comments. Like, what was some of the stuff that you did? Hopefully, you all just enjoy yourself with family. And most importantly, while you were doing that, you were also, protecting, staying safe, protecting yourself, and being cautious at all times. Because we know there is a different variant out there. So I hope you all was, remaining cautious about everything. All right, so this is our first time doing this. This is definitely the live, like we watch and we just kind of like review from episode. Well, not episode, but from scene to scene, and we're doing it live. It was just a time where we can also still engage with one another and just still have a live discussion. Yeah, so we are watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 10, Episode 1 live review. So, yes, obviously the season came on yesterday, Monday, right? Yeah, yesterday. So, I didn't catch it, but however, I have it on replay, so I'm catching it now. So, we're watching it and we're, going to talk about it and just kind of connect a little bit more. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. I hope this season is a little bit better than the past season, because I know last season it was cut short due to the C-19. So hopefully we catch up on more on this. But I know, like, I was watching a little bit of the trailer. I think that Mendices and Andy are in Atlanta, and also, of course, Safari and Erica Mena, they are in Atlanta as well. So cool, 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 cool. All right, so let's get started. I'm just gonna turn this on, and we are going to watch it, listen to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be listening to it, but I'm going to be muting it every time I do have a commentary, of course, to make. So, yeah, that's how we're going to be doing it. I do apologize. Okay, so it looks like we have Mendices and Yandy starting off the episode. We have Yandy and of course the kids. Looks like again they're in Atlanta, so they're going to be a part of this franchise. And so yeah. Okay, so we also have Air Safari and I believe, yeah, Safari. They also show Safari and his baby, I believe. So to start off the season. Hey all, for you all out there, I do just in case if you didn't come earlier, we are doing a live review, so our live discussion on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 1. So how we're going to do this is that I will be listening to like audio, and then I will come in, we'll have like a discussion. So we're not really watching it, but I am listening to it. So I will make drop my commentary every so often. So if you do hear like a silence, is because I'm watching it, and then I'll come back with my commentary.
Guess who's coming back? Daddy. Yeah. My husband was so anxious.
So it's so different seeing Yandy and Mendeecees and the family in Atlanta, because we're so used to seeing them in New York. But yeah, they're in Atlanta. Atlanta, and I really like this. I think that this environment could be possibly good for the kids and also Mendeecees. I really, really like this. I felt like when they were in New York, it was a little bit of tight space. So I really like the fact it makes it more realistic, like more of a family, like just a family dynamic, like how it's supposed to be. So like I don't know, for some reason I like that. I like, living in the suburbs. I like the South, so I think that this is a definitely good look for them and the family. So.
What's going on? Just walk right in, huh? Hey, y'all don't like me. Where y'all come from? Come down, both dads. There's a myth going around that I'm a super strong woman. The strength that I have.
So looks like Yandy's addressing the myth that she's a super strong woman, because you know how she held Mendeecees down when he was in prison. So it's just like a myth that she's just trying to address. I feel like she doesn't want people to feel like she's that strong woman as they say she is, but I don't feel like she doesn't like that term used on her.
I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing my family, my babies. I love Mia. Well, I'm gonna need you to watch the kids for a few days.
And it seems like they're also closer to family, I believe. So that's good too.
Yes, it's 1 year coming up.
So that's good. It's like they're
is the 1 year anniversary.
They have
of
family,
and I want the voices of her family to be magnified. Balancing family.
So it looks like Yandy is planning something out for the Breonna Taylor, because it's about to be 1 year where she was murdered. So it's like she's planning something out. So she's trying to introduce that.
Convicted of murdering her. So I am a proud board member of Until Freedom, and the reason why I say proud is because this is an organization that is actually out there doing the work. My family being torn apart by the criminal justice system, I felt maybe it's in my purpose to bring awareness to situations like this.
But it's going to be a demonstration, a non-violent demonstration, or?
Well, we always practice non-violent.
Yeah, but trigger-happy cops, all it takes is one person to act up. I seen Yandy, she got maced on a protest.
Yeah, so they're just kind of talking about how when, Yandy, when she was part of that protest, how she was maced. Then, so Mendeecees kind of like recapping that. Okay, so we're at the part where they're at the skate center Cascade. Let's see who we have here. It looks like it's Cardi Red. Cardi Red, possibly. Is that Cardi Red? Yes, so Cardi Red. I don't know who else. Who else am I seeing? And I believe this is a new person, a new person on the show. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, so sorry, it's not Cardi, it's Young Baby Tay. Okay, she looks like Carly Red though. Okay, so she's one of the newbies. One of the newbies, okay?
It's amazing to me. So hearing it in the Cascade was just like full circle moment. Y'all know I'm too thick. I don't know how to fit it.
All right, so it looks like they're just gathering up and they're just talking. I guess she's, with a group of friends, so they're just talking.
I grew up an only child. In my friend group, they're like my sisters, real boss friends, real boss teens. We depend on which sister who's top 3 more. Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah. My wigs have upgraded.
Okay, so these are like more like a younger crowd. It looks like it. Young Tay, it looks like her friends. So yes, this is like a younger crowd. So let's see what this is all about. Let's see what they bring to the show.
Sometimes I just be sitting back and like sitting in my house and I just be crying a little bit, like happy tears, I'm really living up to this. My whole purpose is seeing me. They've been seeing me. My mama got a Grammy, so I need at least 2.
Okay, so she says her mom has a Grammy. So she says she's very passionate and she's like very determined to also have a Grammy.
Because she got one. So like, you know what I'm saying?
So she wants to also be up there with her mom. Okay.
She just was like scared. And I understood why, because I didn't know anything really. Like, she wanted me to stay in school and go to college and like get a degree.
Okay, so
it really wasn't.
More so she took like the music route. Her mom wanted her to stay in school. However, she took the music route. Okay.
Big dreams, big goals. Like, I'm kind of go mainstream.
I like her. It looks like she's very boss driven, very career driven. It's like she's all about it. So we'll see. But I like her so far. All right, so we see Sierra, Bambi. They're here, and of course, Bambi's pregnant again. And then we see Erica Mena. They're all about to hang out. Possibly a powwow going on.
I definitely got pregnant in Arizona. Ooh, I need a drink. You want a doctor? Okay. What you want with it?
Okay, so Sierra.
has gotten brought terror this past weekend.
So Sierra looks so different. No, she looks so different. I feel like she's changed so much. I don't know if something is going on, but she looks so different. I don't know what's going on exactly, but her face looks different. It's just like Sierra's face looks different. I'm not sure if she's what she's exactly putting on. Hey. What she's actually putting on her face, but she looks really different compared to how she used to look, at least for me. Okay. Yeah, so they're having a powwow. So far is Bambi, it is Sierra, and someone else. And of course, Erica is pulling up. Erica Mana's pulling up. So, yeah, so she's here. So they're just having a powwow. I think that's that.
I was living a fairy tale. But there's days when Safari just literally does not want to be bothered with us.
So she's just basically talking about her and Safari, how she said that Safari doesn't want to be bothered as far as she was living a fairy tale before, and now it's just like sometimes Safari doesn't want to be bothered. Of course we know that. Think about what's going on right now.
What's going on? I be feeling like I lost my mojo sometimes. Like, once the world stopping and then like having the baby and then being sort of in that and then being married, it's hard.
Okay, so she talks about being married. Being married is hard, which, her and Safari, they did come out and say, because they were in the marriage, they were in some sort of like program, right? So she said that it's kind of, she's just basically confessing that it's been hard, you know, her marriage with Safari.
Baby number 3 on the way has me exhausted from taking care of
and so far with Bambi, it's the same thing. She says that she's having, her and Scrappy are also dealing with the same thing, especially with baby number 3 on the way. Yeah, so Bambi is pregnant again with baby number 3. Okay. I mean, that's, we know that, but, you know. Yeah, so it's, I don't know, this Bambi looks different too. Okay, well, because maybe she's pregnant, but she looks different too. Yeah.
That was a tough pill to swallow. Absolutely. To be called like your biggest mistake. Yeah.
So Erica's basically going down the line, of course, talking about how Safari said the biggest mistake was being married to her, and she's basically talking about it. So
get up, be in bed, like, you know, kiss on him, and I thought about that, but at the same time, it's like the feeling is mutual, because like his attention went elsewhere too. I just don't know where. Yeah, this is really not the men I'm married. So what do you want to do? Deep down yourself, because you into.
Okay, so basically she feels like she feels the same way as Safari does. She feels like she's also like he's also lost it. She's also lost it as well for him. Like it's not the same, but I just feel like it's never been the same even before they got married. I feel like they both have some things to work on, and I think they just came together, and it's just like they're still. It's like they still have things in the past that they haven't really confronted or got over, and now that they're married, it's just like it's just bumping, and they're not really clicking.
Do you not like being married?
Okay, so they're kind of giving us a recap of what to expect for next time, for next scene.
It's been crazy, y'all. Been in Arizona, Kirk and I.
Okay, so we have Rashida.
I feel like, you know what, now that we're better connected, I think we should do more of something else.
We do need that.
So we have a scene with Rashida.
Pay attention to each other.
It's not an easy job to try to keep everything on fire at home and run multiple businesses. Let's just keep it real. But what we have to do is we have to make time for the things that are important and doing what we need to do to keep it spicy, baby.
Yeah.
Guess what? My PlayStation ain't working.
Oh, is that Rashida's first son, or is that the second? Was that okay? This is supposed to be her first son. This is not Carter. Is this Carter?
You know what? It's him and it's the phone. We is not about to do that.
So Rashida and first we have Rashida and Kirk, and they're basically talking about how they're working on their business. So, you know, last time we left, they had a business open, I believe. Like it was like a restaurant business. So they're talking about that. I wonder if they have more business open since the pandemic. So
Just trying to be straight up. This is first. Everything else got to fall in line.
That means we need to hurry up.
okay, so it's like their son is like they're just trying to have a moment. He's just like interrupting them while they're in bed. So he is so cute. And yeah, it's like seems like Kirk is just all focused about the business. Like seems like him and Rashida really focused on their business, and I think their business is going good, pretty good so far. So yeah, possibly some people probably took out the SBA loan or PP loan for small business. So like probably throughout the pandemic to help grow their business. Because I remember this was like when their business, they really started opening their business during the pandemic. So I think that probably affected their business a little bit. But yeah, I think a lot of people possibly did take out the took the SBA loan. Okay, so we have a scene with Sierra and BK. You know, she's showing off her ring because BK did engage her. But however, we know, you know, where they're at right now. They're currently not together. So she feels like it was not authentic. So she felt like the engagement was not authentic. So, I mean, it kind of, to me, I don't know if I want to say it's not authentic, but I remember on various or numerous of occasions where on the show, he did, you know, step out on her. So I think that's why she feels like it wasn't authentic, you know. So, but who knows? It could have been that he had a change of heart, and we really felt, because they did go on and off, especially with their relationship. So it could be possibly that it was for real, or it's just that he, you know, he felt like she was the one, right? And she just probably felt like, maybe recapped all the times that he did cheat on her. So she's like, no, like this is not authentic. Before I get myself into something, I need to make sure that, you know, this is authentic. So Sierra, so I kind of do understand where Sierra is coming from. But let's listen to BK. Let's listen to BK.
Wasn't the one for me. I'm glad that you came to your clear mind, because I've been really love that man. You couldn't even say you too, right?
Okay, so Sierra's like, she gets it through her head that, you know, she knows that BK wasn't the one, and you know, her friends are supporting her. But I think that we're all like, yeah, BK was never the one, right? All the times that he has showed out on her, the numerous, like, he stepped out on her, right? So it's like, yeah, girl, I think that the audience, knew that he was never the one, but I think it possibly clicked to her, because, you know, love shouldn't hurt, right? I mean, we go through things, but I think that love shouldn't hurt. If the love is clearly defined, it's clearly defined from the get-go. And, you know, Sierra's a smart businesswoman, so I think that she knows that if she does, you know, get married to him, that everything's going to intertwine, even her business, her money, just everything. Yep, she said this is not what God has for her life. So yes, Sierra, yes, yes, yes. It's never too late. It's never too late to really, you know, figure it out. But Sierra looks really good though. She looks really put together. Her hair looks good. Her makeup looks good. Like, Sierra looks really good. Her nails, I mean, she's really well put together. I mean, that's all. Like, every time I see Sierra on this show, even on her social platform, she always looks good. I mean, she's a beautician, so yeah, she can never go wrong. It's been a few months. I just got proposed to me, and I just got I feel like in my soul and in my heart, I owe him a serious conversation. I don't want to be beefing with BK. Okay, so she feels like she owes BK. Hey y'all out there. Hey. Like I said, we're just doing like a live commentary on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 10, episode 1. So it came on yesterday, so we're kind of like doing a live commentary on it, watching it and just pausing and making commentary. So we're kind of like the Sierra scene where she's talking about BK. And I guess now she wants to have a conversation with BK because she hasn't really spoken to him since when she cut off the engagement. So she wants to speak with BK, but she's been kind of like also ignoring him as well. But she wants to have that one-on-one. So let's see how this conversation is gonna go with BK and Sierra. Hey y'all, just please give the video a thumbs up. What did you guys think about last night's episode? Did you guys watch it? What did you guys think? Yandy and Mendices are in Atlanta, of course. Isn't that, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? What was like seeing them go away from New York and then to Atlanta? Okay, so we're waiting for the next episode.
What you said.
Okay, so we are the scene where Yandy is with Young Jock. Hello, Poetic Kells. Hey. Hello. Did you watch the last night's episode? How was it? I'm just reviewing it now. I'm just actually watching and making my commentary. I'm on the scene with okay, so Young Jock and Yandy, and they're possibly talking about the Breonna Taylor situation because she wants to set up something for her because it's about to be her 1 year since she passed away. So she's setting up. I think that's why she's on a radio station with Jock.
But actually, I drove by your club one night and I saw you walking in. I said, "Oh, that's my friend." And they was like, "Yeah, this is the club." I didn't even know your club was private. Baby, it was all kind of Bentleys and Lamborghinis and I don't know. She has
Okay, so
one of the things that made this transition to Atlanta really easy for me and smooth is my built-in family and friends here.
So basically, Yandy, of course, we know she moved to Atlanta, and we know that she has family and friends. So she says that it makes her more acquainted and more comfortable with Atlanta because of her family and friends. So I was wondering why Mandy and Yandesis was on a show. Yeah, because she kind of just said that because I think one is that she has family and friends here. And of course, and I also think another thing was that, Portia and her were, they were part of the movement with the Breonna Taylor situation. So I think it's more like a comfortability situation going on, and versus being in New York where maybe it take a long time for her to come back and forth. So I think that moving to the South, she can be more intertwined with what's going on, especially with the community, and with the protest, the whole Breonna Taylor situation. I think it's a smart move. I think they do have family here as well, so it's not like you just move where you don't know anyone. So I think one of the things I would say is because of that whole Breonna Taylor situation. I think so too. I knew Safari and Eric was going to use their so-called divorce for exactly. I feel like it's always a story. I feel like it's always something with Safari. I mean, did you hear on the news now that Safari is the whole skin bleaching situation? He was just trolling. See, we have to know Safari. We know Safari's a big troll, right? I mean, how long have Erica Mena and Safari been on television? Have been on this? On these reality shows. I mean, this is what they do. They like to, have something out and, of course, try to make themselves relevant and stay on the show. But hey, anything for a check, right? Like, I guess they're trying to live their life and get their money. So we can't really blame them, right?
Can't stream my meeting either.
I can't connect to anything. The whole presentation is
all right. So.
And I wanted to just let everyone know that it's open to the public. We need you to come out. We are trying to mobilize and galvanize.
Yeah, so
because we still haven't gotten
Yandy's basically on Jock's radio, and she's basically saying making an announcement saying she wants people out there for the movement. I think this is in regards to Breonna Taylor situation. So she's just trying to get her voice heard.
For a long time, I didn't know what my voice was. I didn't know that I was welcome in that space.
And again, this is also where, she has Portia Williams is here. Who else? Tamika Mallory. Like, aren't they like this? They're all part of the South. So it gives her more, more supporters and, people coming out to support.
To keep her name in the headlines.
And Portia's a big supporter of Breonna Taylor as well. Like, she's also a big advocate for that as well. So, and he was trolling because he's still the same complexion. Exactly. I don't ever believe what Safari says. I do not. Anytime Safari is a troll, like, he will troll. I knew it was all just so they can trend, right? Anything Safari does, there's always have to be a reason behind why he trolls or why he does stuff. Don't take Safari and Erica Mena serious. Okay, so we're in the scene where they are at the gym. We have Safari, we have Scrappy, and we have. So I guess they all admit. Safari just admitted that they're all going through stuff, right? Their marriages, because Scrappy's married and he's married, so they're all going through stuff. So it's just like they're just having a similar conversation, like what they're all going through in their marriage. So, it's like a boys' gathering, kind of, at the gym. Yeah. So I guess what they're implying, this is like a release from their marriage dilemma. When they're in the gym, this is a release for it.
I didn't know having a kid was that much work. And I wish somebody would have said,
it's definitely the storylines for me. Sincere cracking up. It's the different, and it just kind of makes it. Let me pause this right quick. It just kind of makes it not. It doesn't make it more genuine like how it used to. Although a lot of people, like, I see Sierra's storyline. We know that everyone always has a storyline, right? But I do appreciate the ones whose storylines are genuine and it just, portrays what they're actually going through. So he was trolling because he is still the same complexion, shaking my head. That's crazy. Like, subscribe, Sincere. Thank you so much. Share and best channel on the YouTube. Thank you so much, Sincere cracking up. Thank you. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. All right, so let's continue watching. So did you guys see the show yesterday? What do you guys think? We know Yandy and Mendices are in Atlanta. Okay, so what do you guys think about that?
I'm taking out the garbage. I look in the garbage. You know what I see in the garbage? What was the explanation for it? I didn't even ask. So you didn't say, hey man, what's up with you?
Right. Oh boy, it's gathering. How close?
Was that the reason you was talking? I seen something on social media.
Jacques always looks confused. Not Jacques, but Scrappy always looks confused.
Comes to the marriage thing, I ain't no guru, but when it get down to the nitty gritty, you gotta live with that person. You gotta see how that person is emotionally, and then y'all clash, and then that's your ass. You feel me? I don't think he was really thinking about that part, and he ready to jail.
Okay, so I'm guessing. Okay, so I guess. So guys, it seems that now little Scrappy is a counselor now, or he's like an advisor, because he's like giving Safari marriage advice. He's like basically saying that you didn't realize that before you got into it. Like, you live with that person and one day you guys are good, one day you guys clash. So I'm just like, where is this all coming from, little Scrappy? Oh my God. Like, now he's a marriage counselor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But how him and Bam, they've been married. I mean, they were married, I believe, before Erica and Safari, I believe. So maybe he does have room to say something. Oh, Sincere crack. Like, it was dry ass. I fell asleep on it. Honestly, I'm just catching it right now, and I'm also going live on a commentary. I do want to say that I do like the fact that Yandy and Mendices are in Atlanta. I really want to see how that works for them. I really do want to see how that works for them. Poetic Kelsey, I fell asleep on. Oh my. I ain't gonna look front. Carly Red still look good. Oh, okay. Poetic Kelsey. I feel like everyone, I was saying, Sierra always looks like, she's well put together. Sierra, the glam shop Sierra, she's always put together. Her makeup is always on point. I think she's always, like very put together and very camera ready. So that's what I will have to say. Okay, let's see. Let's keep watching.
We definitely need to talk because it's bad. We got a 7-bedroom house. I'm in my studio on a bed. I'm mentally I'm out of it right now. Bro.
You guys know one thing I realized about some of these, with this scene with Safari and Scrappy, it's like guys they don't have nothing to worry about, right? It's like with us women, when we get together, we're always talking about. It's like they play it cool. They play it real cool. Whatever's going on in their life, they play it real cool, and it's just like they're not really bickering too much, right? Versus us women. Not that I'm not saying that we never have like a very coerced conversation, but it just seems like theirs are always more chill. Like they're all relaxed and stuff, and they have nothing to worry about.
Argue and did all of that. Enough in my life. I'm not doing that no more. Yeah. I just feel like it's just getting worse. So, what I mean?
So then I said to him, you gotta customize your car insurance at Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need.
Okay, so it's just more of a commercial. I need to rewind the commercial.
What you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. What that name called? Yeah. That whole bitch ass. I can't stand it, bro. That's disrespectful. That in front of people. Oh yeah, nah. Go look in the mirror.
Okay, so do you guys actually take Safari serious? Because it just seems like I want to take him seriously, but I don't want to take him seriously because Safari is a big troll. Like,
I'm definitely somebody. I want my feet rubbed. I definitely want my feet rubbed. I want the gold fleece in the top.
They are so silly. Oh my goodness.
I'm cooking it. My oatmeal tastes like cardboard, and then tell me why I make it for you after you just told me it tastes like cardboard. You just said it tastes like cardboard. How would you want it?
Okay, so he's basically so let me pause here right quick. So basically, Safari and Jock, I keep calling him Jock, but there are cousins. And Little Scrappy, he's basically, in a way, he's playfully saying all the stuff that, Erica says to him, but he's in a playful manner. Like, maybe when he cooks, she says his food tastes like cardboard or his food doesn't taste good. So, and all the like pleasurable things, like he wants a foot rub. So it just seems like these are stuff that he's saying, but maybe stuff that he doesn't get. And he's he's saying it, and it's like, but it's more in a playful manner. But this is kind of like what he's going through. All right. So it's funny that he has Little Scrappy on there. He's just looking confused.
What you said?
Coming up on Love and Hiphop Atlanta. I'm about to be handling South by Southwest.
So did you guys catch the newbie? I forgot what her name is. The newbie? Is it? Do you guys know the newbie's name? I had it earlier, but they haven't posted it on here. The newbie. Okay, so we have Quinn.
We're on our way to the studio because I got
Quinn. Oh, Poetic Kells, you say he's a class act. What do you mean? I ain't gonna front Carly. Oh, I saw that. It said that. Okay. Poetic Kells, what do you mean that he's still a class act?
I'm nervous about my performance today. This was my biggest show still to date, and I'm independent, so I need to kill it. There is a lot riding on this. I'm excited.
All right, man, we here, man.
Let's go.
Oh,
Now I gotta deliver.
okay, so is it Quinn? She's basically talking about how she has to deliver for her music. So
Women are so powerful, and I always want to be that girl that people come to when they like, you know what? I want to feel even better about myself right now.
I fact that Quinn, I like the fact that Quinn is like all about her music. It seems like she's serious, but we'll see. Poetic Kel says how her food tastes. I think that he's basically saying how maybe when he cooks, she doesn't give him like nice comments. Basically, maybe the food's not tasty, the food doesn't taste so good. So that's what I'm getting that he's saying. Maybe he wants some more of a genuine, more of a comment, more of a lovey-dovey thing going on. Maybe say nice things once a while. He said also he doesn't, maybe once in a while do something romantic, right? Like he mentioned a foot rub. Maybe she doesn't do like romantic stuff, things like that. So, and maybe she, maybe he, if she's pregnant or whatever, he cooks, she tries to cook, and she doesn't at least give him that effort, like, this is good, at least give him that, like, cheer on. I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I agree. I do want to see more of her, though. I think that we don't. And you know what would be good, too, is that they really kind of give us some more so of like and this is why I say this is kind of not genuine in a way, because I feel like we kind of miss the important parts. Like we don't really see maybe like you kind of like cooking, right? Maybe like a romantic, like I kind of see what it's like to be with them. Like maybe Safari and Erica for a day, or not just a day, maybe like a snippet. Safari is deep. That's what I'm. Do you think that I don't know? I think that Safari is honestly a troll. I don't think that he's really deep. I really don't think he's the way we're seeing him. I don't think that's the way Safari is. I think Safari knows what he's doing. I would like to say that Safari has media like training. Like he knows that what he does. Everyone will talk, whether if it's good or bad. He's gonna blow. He's gonna get a lot of publicity. So I think that's what I think that he's smart. He knows these things. Safari shouldn't have kids if he ain't ready. I don't know if it's that he's not ready, or he's just being a troll. I don't know what it is. If he's just saying it just to say it, like he's, just being a complete troll. Because he knows anything that he says or does, people will run with it. And it will, even give him more publicity. But you guys remember when Safari was in Love and Hip Hop New York, right? He was like, his mom. And, he's real close with his mom and his siblings. So I think Safari was definitely ready. Because you know how he was, I think him and Juju, they had something. Well, he had something for Juju. But I don't think she had the same feelings for him. I think that Safari was definitely ready to at least have someone. But I don't know if it was Erica, right? I don't know if that person was Erica. I think he was ready to like have someone by his side, or potentially settle down, because I remember he was having that conversation with his mom. So I think again, like I said, he was ready to settle down, but I don't think that it was he really wanted that settlement with Erica. So that's just what I think. I don't agree with her putting that picture by a trash can. Oh, wait, I may have not gotten to that part yet. Wait, I may not have. What picture was it? I don't think I've gotten to this part yet. What picture was it? Sincere.
Making music. There are big shows.
Because I'm at the part where Quinn is it the newbie Quinn? She's basically performing. So I'm at that part. Poetic Kells, you see how she showed up to his business distasteful? Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me keep watching this.
Phil, I'm about to show the world that LA is real beach.
Okay, so what do you guys think about the newbie Quinn? I'm watching her performing right now.
I ever look at your home and want to change?
Oh, really? She put the mirror. Oh, wow. I don't know if I see. I don't think I've gotten to that part yet. So we're at the part where Sierra meets BK. I think in his shop. So we're at that part. Sierra meets BK at his shop. Let's see how this goes.
So today I'm going to BK's store to ease his pain a little bit because based on BK's post, it's clear he's still struggling and have yet to move on.
Okay, so Sierra thinks that BK has not moved on because based on the post that he makes, this is in a past, but she feels like BK hasn't moved on because he proposed to her. She ended up not accepting the proposal and breaking it off. So she feels like she needs to go meet him at his shop basically, and I guess talk about it. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's see.
Me and BK broke up and I moved on.
Sincere. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I would like to read you guys' comment. Hold on. I'm just okay, I'm gonna get some of these comments later. Hold on. Let me finish this scene.
I am human, so I did feel like I owed him some type of closure. Obviously, BK is hurt, but this whole back and forth thing, him calling me names on social media, reminds me of how toxic this relationship was.
But okay, so Sierra says that the way I guess BK went on social media, on Instagram Live to talk about how toxic she was or how disloyal she was, and she thinks that it was very toxic. But I mean, what he used to do was toxic, right? Like he used to step out on her just the way, like, you guys remember that episode or that season where that girl came to her, said that she knew BK or something, and I think was this at Sierra's shop, or I don't know, it was some girl that said that she had something going on with BK. But this is not the first time he stepped out on her. But so I don't know why she's just now seeing it that it's toxic. I don't know if toxic is actually the word, but I don't know how it took her this long to actually, figure that, that it wasn't going to kind of like work out. So I don't know. Honestly, guys, now that you guys are saying about BK's business, I didn't know he had, is it like a clothing line or something that he had? She says it's a store. It looks like a clothing line. I didn't know he had a clothing line either. What happened to his, did he quit like music? Wasn't he part of like a music group, or wasn't he part of like a, wasn't he like a music, like in the, hold on, let me, BK Brasco. Yeah, so yeah, of course he was a rap. Okay. I knew, he has some sort of talent. Okay, you guys are leave BK alone. Okay, so let's see.
But I just want to get time for myself.
You need some style, so get some for him.
Cool. I know you're not talking about another man.
No, I just say get some. That's nice.
You say you need some style.
Yeah. Look nice.
You say. Keep it about us.
It's not about us.
Because I can never put my focus on another woman.
Yes, you do. Oh,
No.
stop.
Just when you was cheating in the beginning of our relationship.
I never cheated.
When you kept cheating.
I never cheated.
Yes, you was.
Okay, so it seems that BK is denying the fact that he said that he's never cheated on her. But I mean, were we all watching the same thing that the past seasons there was like pop-ups of different women's? I mean, are we not watching the same thing here? Because he's denying that that he didn't cheat on her.
BK, no, was it? You wanted to marry somebody that go from man to man? No, I didn't. Romeo, stop lying. Yes, I do. You wanna be on me. How about when you went to the blogs and told them when I was cheating, which was a lie? You put your face up to the camera and you gave them an exclusive video. You gave them an exclusive video.
Okay, so BK.
I had to do a video because Sierra was banging these pictures like, I'm this cheater, I did this, and so that's why she started messing with this other guy.
Okay, so BK, he's basically saying that he went on live or went to the bloggers because Sierra was trying to portray him that like something that he wasn't, which a cheater. So correct me if I'm wrong. Like, can y'all please put down in the comments? Like, I mean, are we all watching the same thing? Because I think in the past that BK did cheat on her, right? So why is he denying it? Like, all he had to, I mean, just accept the fact that she felt like she looked back and all the times that you cheated and stuff, and she doesn't want to accept your engagement, right? She broke off the engagement. So could you are we all watching different things? Because I mean, wasn't he cheating on her? Like the many times that she accepted him back, like wasn't because he was cheating on her?
Sierra loves to play the victim and portray me as the bad guy. Portray me as the one that, I did her dirty. No, I'm the victim. Let's not talk.
Okay, so now so maybe there's something that I missed, but okay, so BK thinks that he's the victim. He thinks that Sierra's portraying him as something that he's not. So do we miss anything when it comes to Sierra and BK's relationship, y'all? Like, did something happen did something happen that they didn't show? Because they always showed BK, with like various women's and, but they never really showed, what if Sierra did have any like side pieces or anything. So I don't know. I don't know. Cause it makes it seem like, she's making him seem like the bad guy, that she also had a role to play in somewhere.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Honestly, I'm so very sorry it did not work. I was telling you for months I was bored.
I'm going to. But love don't react over bored.
Honestly,
I know this heart. I know you love me. Remember what we always said? I'll never do that to my best friend. You're not best friend. You wasn't my best friend. You lied. That hurt me more than anything. We were together though. Sierra, stop. You went away. And you took off the ring. You understand? You told me when we broke up after 5 days later. That's a lie.
No, it's not.
Sierra, come on.
Aries, I keep coming.
Morning already? Taco Bell's toasted breakfast burritos will get.
Okay, so do you guys think that BK and Sierra are going to get back together? Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think? Because I don't know. I just feel like for some reason they may get back together, right? They may reconcile for some reason.
Out of bed with fluffy eggs, crispy bacon, and a melted 3 cheese.
But I'm not tripping over the guy. I never tripped over the guy. Listen.
Take it like a G.
Like a G.
Take it like a G.
The way Sierra's acting right now is devastating. I can't even believe the woman that I got down on my knees to propose to give a ring to is talking to me like this. I'm confused, and I feel like I hoodwinked myself, thinking that she could be the woman that I needed her to be.
He don't want to just get it through his head that it's over.
Okay, so Sierra says it's over, basically. So she leaves. She tells him it's over, and BK is devastated. He felt like she's not the woman that he proposed to. So yeah, that's basically what that scene was about. So we're at the scene with Erica and Safari.
I know everyone says, "Oh yeah, you're married now. Time to grow up. Time to be serious." But it's like that's not how I want to live my life. And if this is what being married is, like, I'm not gonna be one of those people who stay married and stay miserable at the same time. That's not fair to me, and that's not fair to who I'm with.
Okay, so it makes sense. It makes sense what I was saying about earlier about Safari, because I'm here at the scene where they're at their house, Erica and Safari. So he's basically, I think that I'm getting some sort of genuinity from Safari. He's basically saying that, which is true, right? You don't want to be with marriage. You don't want to be, but then I feel like this is also, well, I can't really speak on this, but he's basically saying that, he doesn't want to be miserable, like, with the person he's with. So the same old thing that we hear all the time, right? It's like, it's different it's different when you're not in it, but it's different, of course, when you're in it. So he's basically saying that, he doesn't want to be in a situation where it's not, it's not that, they're not getting, they're not getting along, basically, and that he's not miserable. So he's just saying it's not fair to both, just for each other, for both parties. I agree, Sincere. I think I do miss the original cast. I really do. I feel like, but let's see how. I always like Yandy, so I'm gonna see how she's going to maneuver herself with this franchise. But Erica and Safari, I just feel like, because they're always in the news, like, they're always trolling, they're always trying to, find a way to be public, to be in the public, publicity, all that publicity. I don't know. I feel like you can never know what's going on with them. It's always something that's just genuine.
We're only year one, and there's no reason why I'm not in bed with my husband.
Okay, yes. Okay, Poetic Health, yes. Okay, exactly. I remember that. Was her name, oh no, I don't want to say anyone's name that's not her name. Was her name Mariah or something? But yeah, she said exactly, it was a white chick with lipstick all over her teeth with lipstick all over her teeth. And I remember her lipstick was red, right? I remember that. And because she messed with BK, I remember. Was it? Well, was her name? Was it Tiffany or Mariah? Okay, I'm just thinking too deep. But Carly set up the meeting, and it was another chick. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I remember. I was like, I know BK is fooling himself.
God knows I do cry myself to sleep when we sleep in separate rooms. I'm at a breaking point. And that's the scary part, because the Scorpio in me is, once I give up, there's no getting me back.
Okay, so Erica and Safari, they basically talk about what she's basically saying the issue they're going through. Just they're sleeping in separate bedrooms, and just kind of like what Safari was saying earlier, but more of Erica expressing her thoughts. So
I feel like my roommate.
I've been sleeping in my studio.
Okay, so she feels like they're roommates. Okay.
It's been,
Does it hug you back?
Does it what?
Does it hug you back?
No, but I've been able to be
Okay, so Safari's basically saying that when he's alone, is this what I'm getting? He's saying that when he's alone, he's more calm compared to maybe when he's with her, when he's in the same space with her, he's a different person, or he's so quote unquote miserable. Do you think so, Kels? Do you think that Poetic Kels, do you think that she could do a lot better? Like, think about the many times that think about the many times that she's from Rich Dollars. Like, we need to like think about all the lines of partners Erica had, right? And there's no judging them. I'm just saying, like, let's think about it. Like, what has worked and what hasn't, you know? So I don't know if it's coming from Erica. Like, maybe, like I was saying earlier, they both have things that they should work on, and it's something that they should have thought about before they really jump into a relationship. I feel like they both knew that. I know Safari's smarter than this. I really do. Don't mind Safari. He trolls, but I think that Safari has some sort of sense in him. Like, listen to this conversation. Like, I like the conversation that they're having, but
Yeah, because that's personal. That's real life. So is real life. You tweeted something. But it's not real life.
Like, are you even remorseful for the public humiliation? For, like, how you're making me feel? What are you putting me through? No matter what's in jeopardy for my husband, there's still no click. You asked for my hand in marriage. You asked for this family that we created together.
So I'm trying to listen
and now
to this
that you have it, it's not interesting enough for you anymore.
I never said that.
Okay, so Safari feels that, is there a difference here? Safari feels that she thrown away the pictures were a little personal versus him going on social media to say that she's the biggest mistake, that, you know, marrying her or whatever was the biggest mistake. So is there a difference between because he feels like that was a way too personal and versus what he did. I feel like it's the same thing. Like, what is his, why would you go on social media and disclose your marriage issues and say that about her? That's to her is personal as much as her putting your marriage picture by the trash can. It's still the same thing. You're basically saying, you know, going out, stepping out, instead of telling her, having that one-on-one with her, you're telling people, and you know how people are going to run, the public are going to run with this type of narrative, and it was publicized. So to her, it feels like it was personal, and then to you felt like throwing away the picture of you both was, your marriage picture was both personal. So either way, I think to me it was both personal. There's no ands or buts about it. And it just seems like it's just about Safari. It's not really being attentive to where Erica is even talking about.
Okay, Erica, what's going on up there with you and Safari? She said, how can I look at this baby and not want another one?
But tell them why you don't want another one. Because I got too big during my pregnancy.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something like that. 15.
I didn't know it was this much work. We don't have any help.
Do you not like being married?
And I think BK did somehow did say he knows her. Yeah.
It's so traumatic.
I remember when he was confronted about it. He said he knew her. Yeah.
Oh, what about you?
I'm fine.
What? You don't know how to do real life. It's not a rap video every day.
What's real life I don't know how to do?
This. At the end of the day, everybody has problems. Everybody has demons. It's just a matter of you're mature enough to fix it.
Okay, so Erica does bring about. Okay, so guys, I don't know if this scene with Erica and Safari, like I mentioned earlier, they're in their house. she does bring up a valid point. She mentions that Safari, like every day, it's like he's not dealing with reality. Basically emphasizing the fact that Safari's always running to social media with things. As we all can see, he's too quick to publicize it on whether if it's Instagram, Twitter, he's too quick to publicize it there. So I think that Erica does bring a valid point about, he's not really facing real life. Like he's not being interconnected to what's going on in front of him, which is reality, right? So I think she does bring up a valid point.
Come out aggressive. You're aggressive. I don't like the aggressive side.
What? You don't like the aggressive side?
I don't like it.
You stir up the pot.
Don't
When it
matter.
starts overflowing and boiling over.
Okay, so let me also say something here. So we all are familiar with Erica, right? Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop, New York. Just the different things that Erica used to do in Love and Hip Hop. And Safari's calling her aggressive. So it's like, I don't want to call Erica, I don't want to use that term aggressive, but we've seen a lot of different sides of Erica. We've seen that side of Erica, and we also see the sweet Erica, the sweet side of Erica. So I'm just like, but Safari saw this, all of this, before we get into situations like this, we know what we're getting into, right? There's no blind side. It's not a blind side. You saw this. He was actually in a what's it called with her? They were in the same show, right? I mean, they were acquainted with one another. I'm pretty sure he's heard of Erica Mena, right? So I don't know why it's obviously a shock now that he said he doesn't like the aggressive side of her. Like BS. Complete BS. Why is it now that you're calling her aggressive? Like Erica has always been like this.
Ooh, it's too hot. Barbie.
Get over it.
Don't get over it.
Or don't get over it and do what you gotta do.
Okay, what do I gotta do?
Whatever you gotta do to make yourself happy. I don't know. Do what you wanna do.
Okay, you don't care?
I don't care.
Get anything delivered. Download the Favor app today and get unlimited free deliveries for your first 2 weeks.
So go, and you are at the doorway of your destiny.
O greatest of kings, that your knights try to land a blow against me. Indulge me in this game.
Are we done?
Do the 5, chill. Do the 5. All right, so those of you in here, please do give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much.
Walk around the house and slam doors. I gotta deal with that all day.
Okay, or now I was talking about Sierra. Okay, so looks like we are over with the oh my goodness, I'm so glad this episode is done. All right, y'all. Like I don't really know. I feel like we need some more spice. I feel like we're missing a lot of people. Like we're missing a lot of people. We're missing like the originals. Where are they? Like, or is this what we're gonna be seeing every episode? The same? Is this the people that we're seeing? Oh wow. Sierra can do better than BK. You think so, Kels? I miss Jocelyn. I do too. I think that we can. Jocelyn brings the spice. I wonder, is Stevie J on here? Is he on here? I mean, I know he has to be because he's part of the. I see it here. Where I'm ready to see Carly Red. I'm ready to see like the girls. I'm definitely ready to see. Jocelyn got her cabaret popping. Yeah, so Jocelyn's like, I don't need this, right? Remember what happened with her Mona? She's just like, I don't need this. So she has her cabaret somewhere. Poetic, she left and never came back. I don't think Jocelyn's coming back. With whatever happened with her and Mona, I think that she's not even stepping a foot back in this show. All right, for those of you in here, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm tired of Kirk cheating on Rashida storyline. Oh, they're still on that storyline. Like, since if that storyline, that's so old. Like, I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm just not. It's not giving. The show is not giving what it's supposed to give. It's not giving what it's supposed to give, y'all. At least this episode is not giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys I'm ready to see. I'm ready. I think I've set this but I'm ready to see. There was another person. There was another that I wanted to see. Scrap De Leon. I want to see Scrap De Leon. I want to see Carly. I do want to see Carly Red. I want to see KK possibly. I definitely want to see Scrap De Leon. I think he's doing like some good things for the community since he's been out of like prison. So I do want to see like what's going on with that. Also, what about Tommy? Y'all forgot about Tommy. What about Tommy? Is she even a part of this episode or this part of the season? Let's see. I've always been interested to know what Scrap De Leon is actually doing, y'all. So I'm just gonna Google him right now and see what he's up to. Bolo situation. I hope it's not another Bolo situation. I hope it's not. Like, that storyline from Real Housewives of Atlanta was just it was just tiring me. Let's see. Carly Red is trending. What is Carly Red trending for? Oh, her and Lamar Odom. Okay. Hopefully, I don't. Let's see. Is Scrap De Leon? Okay, Scrap De Leon. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, looks like he's back to his music. Okay. He's back to music. Doesn't he also do something with the community as well? Like, give back to the community? So, okay. Okay, so they do. Okay, so I think that he does have a business. It's called Twerk Chicken. So, yeah, so he does have a side thing going on. Scrap De Leon. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. I think that so who do you all want to see come back? Like, drop some names down. Like, I hope that this is not it. I hope that this is not all that who we're going to be seeing this season. Y'all, hopefully we see some more people. wow. You guys, wait, are they actually, wait, Poetic Help Sincere says, it's going to be interesting to Lamar and Carly interact on camera. Oh, wait, wait, is that the storyline for Carly? For Carly Red? Is that her storyline? Is this a storyline for Carly and Lamar Odom? Oh, man. I wonder how this is going to play. Ugh. Yeah, how is this going to play out? But okay, so you guys do know that Lamar Odom he's been on the news. I mean, when is he never on the news? But you guys remember his baby mama, is it Lisa Morales? You know how he has, why she was on Love Basketball? Yes, allegedly. Okay, thanks for that. Allegedly, that he might be on a show. Okay, but also remember, I wonder if this is also going to be addressed. His, regarding him not paying for child support, allegedly, according to what what's on the news, how he owes, like, is it like thousands in child support? So I wonder if he's going to address that too, because that's another drama on its own. So I don't know if you guys did watch the if you watched is it Basketball Wives LA? His, like I mentioned, his baby mama was on there, and she's basically talking about how he really owed. She was very persistent in making sure that Lamar paid for those child support. So I wonder if, like, now that it's been revealed how much he owed in child support, now you guys understand why she was so persistent for him. That's a lot of money on child support. That is a lot compared to what Lamar's worth. Like, it's yeah, like, was it somewhere I saw it was like 50 something thousand? That's a lot of money to owe in child support. Like, no wonder why she was so persistent on him, um, on Lamar paying for that. And now, hopefully, with him being on this show, hopefully he'll have some money to pay up for his child support, for how much he owes for child support. Let's see. What about Tommy? No one has said anything about Tommy. Like, do you guys want Tommy? What do you guys think? Sincere, you fell asleep. What did you guys think about Tommy? Do you guys feel like, we want to see her? But I have to admit, like, last episode, although it ended because of the pandemic, I did like was this Scrappy sister Chantel? I liked her on the show. I do want to see more of her. Another person I want to see is Spice. I hope Spice is in this episode, in this season as well. Spice. I do want to see Spice on this episode, on this season. In this season. I feel like we definitely need her, because she definitely got Carly Red in check. So it'll be nice having her on the show. Oh, I forgot Shekinah. Oh, Shekinah. Oh, with all this stuff that's going on, with Ti and Tiny, I wonder if she's gonna come on the show. I mean, if she comes on a show, I mean, she's more like the friend of the show, right? Like, what is exactly is Shekinah's role? Because I feel like she's more like the friend of the show. Because they never really show, possibly what Shekinah does. So I don't know what her role would be or what her storyline would be. Wouldn't it be nice, y'all? Why? Where is Mimi? Yes, Mimi. I agree. I forgot about Mimi. Wouldn't it be nice if they had Ti and Tiny on the show too, y'all? What do y'all think about that? Yeah, Kels, you think that's her story? What do you know? What do you think she's gonna be saying? Like, what do you think with this as a storyline? What do you think she's gonna say? Like, because I mean, I'm pretty sure by now there's some legalities going, here and there. So it's like, what can she say? I feel like she's limited to say, um, just a certain amount of things. She can't disclose everything. But knowing Shekinah, knowing her and knowing how her mouth, how she maneuvers. I wonder what details she'll spill if that was her storyline. Yeah, they need to figure. I really feel like if they have maybe Tion Tiny on this, they will definitely and host all for them join show. Wait, Sincere, do you mean as in like Tion and Tiny join the show or Shekinah? Her big mouth can stay quiet. She's definitely. That's what I'm saying. It won't be a good look for us for her to be there as a storyline. I don't think it's going to be a good look because I don't know what she's going to say because she's already dropped. She was the first person to drop the ball, so I don't know. It's just to be more and to protect herself from any court cases or any lawsuits. I think for sure. Sincerely, I'm gonna kick Carly to the curb. Lamar gonna kick Car. You think so? Poetic Health, you think so? You guys don't feel like Lamar is looking for something genuine now? Honestly, I really wish the best for Cardi. I feel like Carly, since we've been on this show, Carly has been so many ups and down relationships to the point where, you know, we really would hope that, whether her and Lamar, hopefully it works out if they are together. I agree too, Cincy. I think T and Tiny will be cool. They will definitely be. I think they'll definitely spice the show. I don't know why they never think about that. Not do my girl Carly like that. um. Yeah, I think that I don't know what Shekinah would Honestly, I feel like they definitely need to make some changes when it comes to. They need to revamp it for sure. Like some of these, like bring some old heads, like how I mentioned Ti and Tiny. They need to just bring some old heads. I think that would be a more of a show, of a love and hip hop show. Because I feel like it's just going down the hill. Would it be qualified to say DJ Khaled? You know, DJ Khaled come on the show? I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud, but just thinking. Another thing. Does she still even can do hair? I mean, she did. I mean, if her hair, I'm pretty sure she kind of um still. Well, that's a good question because even on the last, even when she was on, we didn't see her doing anything. Even hair was she? How many times did we see her doing hair? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so either. I don't think Tommy's coming back either. I don't think she is. Honestly, they need to just bring back Jocelyn and just call it a day, right? I think Mona needs to go find Jocelyn and beg her and have her come back and spice up the show. What about KK? KK. Um, KK. I feel like the last episodes, KK has been a little bit calm compared to when she, when she was out. Compared to when she was out, when they first started the show. Sincere said, one thing that did caught my attention was Yandy Smith's story on Young Jock's radio show, Touch My Heart. Yes, Sincere, yes, I remember I talked about that because earlier we were having a conversation, why Yandy and Mendices moved to Atlanta. And I think that a lot of that has to do with her being connected. Because we know that Breonna Taylor lived in Louisville, Kentucky, and that's not far from Atlanta either. So that's like the South. So they moved from the North to the South. So I think it makes sense. And there's a lot of advocates here in the South, especially Atlanta, where you have Portia Williams, who was also advocate for Breonna Williams. For Breonna Taylor. Is it Tamika Mallory? There those that stood up during the protest. And then she also has family here, so which also gives her support as well. So like, let's say she does want to do, and it's also good that she has Mendices. Mendices is back too, so it gives her a helping hand as well to really go out there and continue her advocacy. So and protest and stuff. So I think that's one of the, and she's very passionate. Like Yandy, she's with the whole prison reform. She was passionate about that. And she's passionate about the whole Breonna Taylor's thing. So she's been even after the pandemic, she's still on it. So you can tell she's passionate about it. So. And she was definitely putting, like, when she was in Young Jocks, she was in the radio station. She was, letting it be known that she's putting something together. So I like the fact that this also she's bringing that from New York and she's bringing that here, because I feel like she wouldn't have that type of crowd if she's up there in New York compared to where the South, where this actually took place. Yeah. So I think that I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see that. What they have set up. And you'll probably be seeing good old Portia Williams too on the show, possibly, as her and Yandy, they're real good friends. So, well, they're friends. So I would think you'll probably be seeing Portia Williams on here. Let's see. Did you guys have any favorite parts of the show that you guys liked? Because I'll be honest, like I said, the one thing I liked about the show, the part that I liked about the show is that Yandy and Mendeecees are in Atlanta. And I think that for me, I always prefer the South more to anything than the North, because I feel like it's more family oriented. It like suburbs, right? I feel like you can raise a family, but that's just me because I always lived in the South. But I think it just gives more of that closeness and that more bond than being up north, right? So I like the fact they moved from New York to Atlanta. So. And it seems like they also have family here. Yandy has family here, so in Atlanta. But it's kind of different also not seeing Yandy, I don't know, like with Love and Hip Hop New York. So yeah, it's interesting we may not be able to see them there. All right, so you have any last minute thoughts? Anything about the show? Hey, you guys want to say any mentions? Yeah. Oh, Poetic Kells. Yes, that's true. And I was gonna say, protesting and being able, and then Mendeecees also mentioned that as well. He said with her being going out there and getting pepper sprayed, basically, he supports his wife, but it's also like a risk as well. Like being going out there, you don't know what can happen, and getting pepper sprayed. Have you ever been? I've never been pepper sprayed, but I mean, the sound of being, peppered, like that's. That's something. Hey, B Stokes. Hey. We're just wrapping up our Love and Hip Hop live show, Just watched it and we just did a few reviews, but we're just wrapping up right now. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, but I don't know if I have any. I think this show is a little bit dry. But let's see how. Hopefully, this is not all we're going to be seeing. These are not um, the same audience, not audience, but the same cast that we're going to be seeing. Hopefully, they really interchange these casts because I don't want to see the same thing over and over again. Let's see. Do you guys have any predictions of what could possibly happen during the show? Hi guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. When you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was it for me, honestly. As far as what I liked about the show was basically Yandy and Mendices, but that's about it. That's all I can tell you. Did anyone else, any newcomers coming in? Did you all see the show? I mean, we've talked about it earlier, but we're just kind of wrapping up. So, did you guys all see the show? What did you guys think about it? The new season. What did you guys think about Mendices and Yandy moving out to Atlanta? Safari and Erica. I hope so. It gets better too. Poetic Killers. I really hope it gets better because this episode, and I feel like the first episodes are always like that though. You know, we're not gonna see who we want to see. Maybe an episode or two, then we get to it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing some more cast members. So I don't think this is all. All right, so we're just going to any last minute words, any comments. I'm gonna be bringing the show to a wrap. Yeah, I'm waiting till next week. Let's see what this is all about. Let's really see. So then maybe an episode or two, maybe the third episode. We'll see whether or not this is going to be a good season or not. I think the third episode always tells it all. All right. So thank you all, those who've joined, those who've stopped by. Thank you all again. Thank you so much. Don't forget to also join us at our live tomorrow. We will definitely be talking about, one of our. We said that we would keep you guys updated about all about the tea. So we'll definitely talk about it. But this time we'll just talk about how it relates to the toxic workplace. So I think that, we've really come to a conclusion where it relates. It can relate to a toxic environment, especially when it's within the workplace environment. So I think that we'll be talking about that tomorrow. We'll be going live on that tomorrow. So don't forget to join us tomorrow on another live. All right. All right. So thank you all so much. Hope you all enjoyed the live. We'll do another one of these next week. But yeah, thanks so much. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Thank you all. Stay safe.